I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on sanding. I'm just going to do a basic 8x4 sheet of birch ply, and I use, let's see if it's got a good, any of these have a good thing. Don't know if you can see it, but I use, it's called Abernat. It's a mesh that you can see through. It's easy to, you can bang off any sawdust particles stuck in it. I tend to go from 120 up to, or no, 180, sorry, up to 600. And I find with the plywood, because this is only 3 millimeters thick, so you can see it's really, really thin. I don't spend a whole lot of time sanding much of it. What I do is, you've got the grain and what I call banding. You can see like slivers of the direction of the wood, which is going vertical. So I start out sanding horizontal to get them all smooth across. And when I get to 600, I will use a dry paintbrush, which I use to basically get all the dust off of it and out of the grooves. So then I can focus more on getting the little tiny fibers that you can just barely feel. Occasionally, depending on the piece I'm doing, if it's for a commission piece, I spend more time on them than I tend to if it's just something to do, which I have a lot of those around. But I will occasionally either use, different countries call it different thing, denatured alcohol. It's easier for me to use like a rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. And I do a quick swipe with just makeup pad type remover. I just get this damp and just run it across and then let it dry, and then I will resand it and do that a couple times to get all the fibers down smooth. This is the mask I use, only because it got this along with a set of goggles for 20 pounds and free shipping, so I thought that was probably the best deal I'm going to get. And it works for when I do painting or spray painting and such outside. It pretty much covers all things I can do. One thing, if I do end up with a commission piece, what I end up doing to sand is I have these little round sanding discs, and I got a pack of them along with this bit here that fits nicely into a drill. Unfortunately, it was too big for the Dremel. Otherwise, that would have been my preference. But I got all the way up from 80 grit to 3000 grit of the sanding discs. I think I've got 20 of each or 10 of each. It was a pretty decent amount, so, and I've used these a few times. But I will go, if I, like I said, if it's, I only do them, use that for a commission piece or a piece I know that I'm gonna be resining and is more to me than just a boring, yeah, something to do piece. When I do use the drill though, I just go one direction back and forth, just one quick swipe with each grit, because as I said again, it's really thin plywood. you don't want to get too deep of the layers, because then you'll hit the glue when you're burning, which gives off toxic fumes. Because when I'm burning, I do not wear my mask, and I do not use a fan either. That's my preference. Some people prefer to use them. I just have been around wood smoke most of my life, whether it's been from a wood stove or bonfires or whatever. And I get a lot more smoke inhalation that way than I've ever got from doing pyrography. So, all right, well, time for me to start sanding. As you can see, I don't spend a whole lot of time. And that's done. Now it's ready to do a transfer and start to burn. I think this piece is going to be a portrait of Drew Barrymore that I got. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.